How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another tour of TeamSport. This time I've headed up to Warrington, Manchester and Liverpool to try and do 4 tracks in one day. However, things did not work out as planned, so I ended up only getting to 3. I couldn't make it to the Liverpool track on the day, so I guess I'm just going to have to head up there another time, especially when the Preston track reopens. And this first track is Warrington. I thought I would head to this one first, as everyone seems to say how good this track is and that it is the best one that TeamSport have. And I've got to admit, they're not wrong. It is an absolutely brilliant track. These 2 sessions that I did were amazing fun. It's got everything in there. A crash, I get spun out, other people crashing, some great battles, some great overtakes. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, remember, please give it a like, drop me a comment down below, and also consider subscribing to the channel if you don't do so already, because we are on the march to 1,000 subscribers. And when we do hit that mark, I'm going to do another giveaway for you guys, so please hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified of when I put videos up. And as soon as we hit that 1,000, the giveaway will go live. So let's jump into this video right now. Right then, boys and girls, let's head out there and go and do our first lap of this track and figure out where the hell it goes, because this is a very long lap. And I was also told by one of the staff members that this is an incredibly physical track, of which he was not wrong, because if you look at my camera, even with the GoPro's image stabilization, you can see how much it's bouncing around all over the place. There's some pretty serious bumps around here, and you do get a bit of airtime out of your seat on a couple of them. That's my first exploration lap done and out the way then, so now let's get up to speed and get stuck right in. And we're going to start with this little move around the outside and then down the inside, ducking and diving my way through the traffic. The guy in the pink suit does get back past me as I get wedged into a barrier a little bit, but then as we head down to the start finish line, he presses those brakes just that little bit too hard, which sends the back end spinning around, and away I go. Here's my first challenge of this session then. This guy up in front, I look for a move down the inside at the start finish line, and I think, yeah, I've got it, because he goes wide, but then he comes back at me for the second hairpin and he manages to keep the position on the inside. So then I just got to slot behind him and have a little race. I'm thinking, great, we're going to have a nice little battle here, but the guy in front of him thinks otherwise, spins his car at this corner, which seemed to be a problem corner for a few people, and completely blocks the guy in front of me. So I am back off again to catch up with the next people down the road, and I perform this sensational overtake on this guy all the way around the outside. How brilliant was that? As you guys are well aware, this would not be a learn to race video without me being a bit of an idiot and also a crash. So here's me being a bit of an idiot and going for a gap that really does not exist, but the guy kept the position anyway, so no harm, no foul. And then of course the obligatory crash at the corner that seemed to be catching people out, and there was pretty much nowhere I could go except for into the side of him and a quick bump into the barrier. So let's finish this session then with my fastest lap, and I actually did it on my final lap. It was a 61.5, which for a first time out at Warrington I think is not too bad. There's still plenty of room to improve, and hopefully I can improve it into the second session. Session number 2 then, and it kicks off where the last one left off, which is people spinning on this corner again. I don't know why it was catching people out. Maybe it looks a little bit tighter than it is and people are braking too hard. I don't know. Either way, it seemed to be the most common place people got caught out. Then skipping forward, we go for what is probably quite a risky move, because you're on the inside of someone going into the 2 fastest corners of the track, and I was just hoping and praying that the lad next to me knew I was there and didn't take me out, which would in turn end up taking him out. But all was well, and then a few corners later we get caught up in this little battle. I get myself all the way around the outside, but end up getting spun out into the barrier, and then have a bit of a brown trouser moment, because I'm sure that guy was about to go into the side of me. How he didn't make contact with me I will never know, but thankfully he didn't, and we all lived to fight another day. So now we're going to skip forward to my fastest lap of the race and see if I managed to improve my time from the first session. There we go then, I managed to make an improvement of 0.7 seconds over my first session. As you'll see, there were plenty of mistakes. I was shaking my head going up the ramp, so there is still loads of time to be found, and I reckon the next time I come back to this track I should easily be able to get into the 59s. But that is going to do it for this video. This was quite a fun one to make. The guys out on track that I was there with were actually really quite clean and quite good. There was only a few yellow flags and red flags, so nothing too major. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, remember, please give it a like, drop me a comment down below, and also subscribe to the channel if you don't do so already, because I want to hit that 1000 mark and then I can launch my next giveaway. But until then, I will catch you in the next one.